saved up a sum of 75 dirhams in the camel rental business. I've been sent here to turn these 75 dirhams into a vast fortune. Why have they sent me, you might ask? Well, I'll tell you anyway. My sister, Ali Bertha, says to me, Ali Barbara, that's my name, Ali Barbara. She calls me that all the time. Well, my sister, Ali Bertha, says to me, Ali Barbara, I'm not so smart as you, so I think you should be the one to take the 75 dirhams to Al Walla Walla Ba and make our fortune. Then my brother, Ali Bill, says to me, Ali Barbara, he also calls me Ali Barbara. He says to me, Ali Barbara, I'm not so smart as Ali Bertha, so I too think you should be the one to go to Al Walla Walla Ba. So here I am. It must not be market day. The streets are deserted. How am I to make my fortune on such a quiet day? Will I have to wait till tomorrow to turn these 75 dirhams into a vast fortune? Ah, here comes someone. It seems to be a very old woman. Perhaps she is wise in her old age and can help me. Good day, ancient and worthy old woman. Is it not a beautiful day?
Young miss, would you believe me if I told you that it is 106 degrees in the sun?
I guess I would believe you.
It's the truth. It is 106 degrees in the sun.
That sure is hot.
So what are you doing out here? Everyone else in town is indoors or in the shade.
I have come to Al Walla Walla Ba to make my fortune. Perhaps a wise and ancient woman like yourself could help me?
Ancient? You don't know the half of it. Young miss, would you believe me if I told you that I'm 106 years old?
I think so.
It's the truth. I am 106 years old. As of 2 weeks ago, Thursday.
Then you must be very wise.
I have my good days. So, you're out in this heat to make a fortune?
Yes.
Lucky for you, I was out and about today. My camel had a sore hump, so I had to walk to the marketplace.
My sister and brother and I used to own a camel rental business. But our last camel died of hoof and hump disease. Otherwise, I could rent you a camel.
Thought I smelled camel sweat on you. No matter. The walking through my bunions and the heat feels good on my sore back. As to making your fortune, I think I can help you out.
Really?
Of course. Would you believe me if I told you that this bag contains 106 olive pits?
Olive pits?
It's the truth. This bag of 106 olive pits, when planted into the ground, will produce an olive tree. That's 106 olive trees. Soon you will have hundreds of olives. You will be rich.
Wow! My fortune will be made! But I don't own any land on which to plant these olive pits.
Land? Land? Look around, young miss. We're surrounded by miles of land that no one owns and no one wants to own. Just walk away to a desert and plant your olive tree.
But will olive trees grow in the desert? Won't they need water?
Would you believe me if I told you that these are special olive pits that can grow in the sand without water?
What's that?
It's the truth. These are special olive pits that can grow in the sand without water.
That's amazing! But can I afford these special olive pits?
Would you believe me if I told you that this bag of 106 olive pits that can grow in the sand without water costs only 15 dirhams?
Really?
It's the truth. This bag of 106 olive pits that can grow in the sand without water costs only 15 dirhams. Cash.
I get 15 dirhams? I can afford that.
Then this is your lucky day.
Let's see. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
And 1 dirham more. Shipping and handling charges.
Here.
Now, do not delay. You must make olive trees while the sun shows shine. Well, of course, the sun is always shining in the desert. Will you catch my meaning?
I'll waste no time. Oh, how far out into the desert should I go to plant these olive seeds?
Would you believe me if I told you that there is an ideal spot for planting olives just 106 paces east of here?
What's that?
It's the truth. Just walk 106 paces east, and you will be in the ideal spot for planting your olives.
Thank you, wise and ancient old woman.
Don't mention it.
1, 2, 3.
Not that way, young miss. East.
Oh. 1, throwing sand without water. At least it is easy digging. Otherwise, I would need a shovel. The sand is just so easy to push aside. What's this? A coffee pot? A tea kettle? A watering can? Oh, I know. It's an oil lamp. The old-fashioned kind you see in picture books. Sure looks old. Perhaps if I just rub some of the sand on.
And about time, too! Woo! What took you so long? Hey! Where are you? Where are you hiding? No one mess with me? Show yourself!
I'm over here.
Kid? Just my luck. What am I going to do with a kid?
I'm not a kid. My name's Ollie Barbara, and I'm nearly 17 years old, and I come from Albuquerque Bay to make my fortune.
Enough! TMI. All I want to know is, did you rub that there lamp?
Yes.
Of all the rotten luck! I finally get out that stupid lamp, and what do I get? A teenager. Who smells like a camel.
My sister, Ollie Bertha, and my brother, Ollie Bill, and I used to own a camel rental business. But our last camel died, and
Did I say you were allowed to talk?
well,
I've got to think, and you going on about camels is not helping. Do you know how long I've been cooped up in that there lamp? Well, guess!
2 weeks?
Tried 3,000 years, 6 months, and 43 days. Give or take a few days. I mean, who can really keep track with all those leap years, am I right?
That was going to be my second guess.
Oh, cheeky as well as loquacious. I can't believe my bad luck. I was hoping for a general, or a sultan, or someone with money and power. But no. Who do I get? Valley High.
Ollie Barbara,
Whatever.
are you a genie?
Did you hear her? Am I a genie? A regular world scholar. No, I'm an insurance salesman. Of course I'm a genie. I came out of the lamp, didn't I?
Then I'm your master, and you must grant me 3 wishes. My fortune will be made. This is the luckiest day of my life.
Okay, hold on there, Batty Alley. My master? And where are you getting this 3 wishes business?
Well, you're a genie, and I rub the lamp, so
Fiction, my little friend. Total fiction. You've been reading too many books.
I don't know how to read.
But you've heard stories.
Yes?
You've seen illustrated manuscripts on the Arabian Nights.
No, but I've seen comic books, and I know that the person who rubs the lamp.
Okay, Beanie Bad. Sit down here and let me set you straight. Okay. Now, all those genie stories you hear, fairy tales, TV, online.
On who?
I'm doing the talking here. Where does it say a camel-smelling teenager interrupts the genie?
I was just asking you a question.
Questions are for after Genie finishes the lecture. And there will be a quiz, so pay attention.
What's a quiz?
Silence! Now, as I was saying, I am not one of those fictional genies. I am a genuine genie. What is the difference, you might ask?
What is the difference?
Hush up! I'll ask the questions here. You'll answer them just as well. Just pay attention.
Okay.
Now, a genuine genie does not have a master. A genuine genie is a slave to no one. When someone rubs the lamp and the genie is set free, it's the genuine genie who gets the 3 wishes. Understand?
3 wishes from who?
From the unfortunate fool who rubbed the lamp. Isn't that a tasty little spin in the old story?
I'm supposed to grant you 3 wishes?
Bullseye, Ollie Molly.
But I have nothing except for 60. No, 59 dirhams.
I want your puny bag of money. If you were given the chance for 3 wishes, would you ask for a spare bag of loose change? No. This is my lucky day. I've got to think big. My wishes have to be astounding.
But I don't have magical powers like a genie might have.
That's why I was hoping some rich and powerful person had rubbed the lamp. But I'm stuck with you, Jelly Bub. So I have to be creative.
What if I'm not able to fulfill all your wishes?
Well, I wasn't going to bring that up, but since you asked, failure to fulfill the requested wishes results in a switcheroo.
A switcheroo?
It means that I'm no longer a genie, and I get my freedom. And you become a genie and are stuck inside the lamp for, well, I hate to hazard a guess, but I bury you so deep you can count on at least 5,000 years.
Oh no! What will my sister, Ollie Bertha, and my brother, Ollie Bill, think? They won't know what happened to me.
I'll send them a text.
This is terrible. I find a magic lamp, and inside is a genie. But instead of making my fortune, I am forced to grant this genie 3 astounding wishes, or I'm imprisoned in the lamp for 5,000 years.
Now you get the picture. Ironic, ain't it?
Wait a minute. What if I am able to fulfill all your wishes?
Oh, a dreamer, are you? Well, I don't know if that's ever happened before, but I'd imagine that there would be no switcheroo. I go back into the lamp, and you keep going on being Babaloo. But don't dwell on it, kid. It ain't gonna happen.
It might.
When camels fly, perish the thought.
I guess it's a hopeless case then.
Don't take that attitude, kid. You ruin all the fun. Now, let's get started. For my first wish, you want? I know. I want a topaz ring. Every genuine genie needs a topaz ring. All I've got is this plastic ruby ring I got out of a bubblegum machine.
A topaz ring?
A nice big fat one. Fit for a sultan. Now on your way, Caliboo. On to the marketplace.
But how will I find you?
Don't worry, I'll find you. Now on your way.
To the marketplace.
And be sure to go to a certified jeweler. Now all those street peddlers who sell Rolex watches for 10 dirhams. What a disaster. A camel-smelling teenager who's soft in the head. If you knew what it was like living century after century cooped up in that lamp, you'd understand. If only my lamp had been rubbed by a filthy-rich oil mogul, or a money salter with a private island, or a rock star. But no, I abby-dabby do with 59 dirhams to a name. It's just not fair.
I must be the most unlucky person in all the world. I find a magic lamp, and out comes a genie who doesn't even grant wishes. And now it looks like he'll spend the next 5,000 years in... Wait a minute. I shouldn't give up before I start. I'll give that old genie his 3 wishes and stick him back into the lamp.
Jewels for sale, this finest shows this out of average Cleveland box. Gold watches, diamond bracelets, ruby necklaces, sapphire earrings. Step right up, my good lady. Everything your heart desires is here at discount prices.
By any chance, would you happen to have a topaz ring?
A topaz ring? You want it? I've got it. Topaz, you say? Ha! Look at this beauty.
Is that topaz?
It is indeed, my good lady. Look how it catches the light. Fit for a sultan.
That's what I need. A big, fat topaz ring fit for a sultan. But how much does it cost?
Only 500 dirhams. And it's still up the price.
500 dirhams?
Did I say 500? I meant 400. And such a bargain.
400 dirhams?
You drive a hard bargain, young lady. 300 dirhams, and it's yours.
But I'm not wealthy. I have only 59 dirhams from my family's camel rental business.
Oh, that's what that smell is. I'll tell you what I'll do. Topaz is probably out of your price range. Ah, this is what you want. Only 20 dirhams.
But isn't that the same ring?
No. It's glass topaz. Looks like the same ring, doesn't it? Compare it for yourself. Real topaz, 300 dirhams. Glass topaz, 20 dirhams.
But it's the same ring.
Not at all. Fine jewelry is in the eye of the beholder. You're buying this ring for a special friend, perhaps?
Not exactly.
A person looking for a nice, big, fat topaz ring will see this. You'll be buying
I certainly cannot afford the real thing. Here's 20 dirhams.
You won't regret it, and make sure to come back next week. I'm expecting a shipment of diamond tiaras. Only 800 dirhams, but for you, 700.
I hope this does the trick.
Do you want to leave wristwatch too? Solid gold, plated.
One wish taken care of. I just hope the genie is fooled by this fake topaz. If only the next two wishes cost no more than 20 dirhams, I might be saved from 5,000 years inside a lamp. I wonder where that genie is.
No luck, eh? Too bad, kid. Into the lamp you go.
Wait! Look! A big fat topaz ring!
Really? I've always wanted one of these. Well, not always. Just for the past 2,000 years or so. This one's a beauty.
Of course it is. Hold it up to the light. See how it dazzles?
Oh, it certainly does. I gotta hand it to you, kid.
Oh, it was nothing.
Nothing? Just look at this baby.
Fit for a sultan, wouldn't you say?
The Sultan? It certainly is. Wait a minute. How did you get such a gorgeous ring?
I have my ways.
Stole it, eh?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Oh, getting cocky, are we? Well, just wait till you get a load of my next wish. That will knock the wind out of your sails.
How about a gold wristwatch? I know I can get a beautiful one.
No way. We're moving beyond baubles now, kid. It's magic time. We're talking the mysticism of the East, the enchantment of the Arabian Nights, the mystery of...
I thought you didn't like those stories.
Hush, Daddy Wally. I'm trying to set the mood here. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. The mystery of the golden sands spilling through an hourglass.
Time! Like I said, a gold wristwatch.
You're certainly not into the spirit of this kid. So I'll be blunt. For my second wish, I want, wait for it, a flying carpet.
A flying carpet?
The kid is perfect hearing. Yes, a flying carpet. Every genuine genie needs a flying carpet. Standard operating equipment.
But that's an impossible wish. A flying carpet is magic. No one has such a thing except for sorcerers or wizards or genies.
My point exactly. So I suggest you start with every reference in town and not wait for a Black Friday sale.
I can't believe it. I'm doomed.
You're not falling, Baba. I have faith in you. And by the way, I love my topaz ring. Keep up the good work. Rug merchant's row is in that direction. Just make sure to turn left at the bacala stand.
I can't believe it. A flying carpet.
With or without tassels. Although, tassels would add a nice touch of class. That ought to put the kid in her proper place. A flying carpet. They stopped making those about 1,000 years ago or so. Now, they're as rare as hen's teeth. Do hens have teeth? No matter. The kid's goose is cooked.
A flying carpet. Rug merchants. Oh, sure. Easy as pie.
Young man, you look like you're in the market for floor covering. You've come to the right place. I have tile, I have laminate, I have parquet, I have full hardwood.
I'm looking for a carpet.
And you're not. I'm having a special on wall-to-wall carpet. It's the best way to go with all this stand around. That moves up like a dream. I've got thick ply, which feels like you're walking on a sheep's back, and thin ply for that sheep line.
I'm looking for a smaller carpet. A rug.
I have the finest section of air rugs this side of our Fleetenbach. Same for the dining room, perhaps?
Smaller.
Runner for the front hall? Water-resistant one for the bathroom?
No,
You're not my fine young man. Don't be embarrassed. I've heard it all.
Well, I need a flying carpet.
Are you a sorcerer?
No.
A magician?
No.
Some kind of wizard in training?
No.
Then what do you want with the flying carpet?
It's for a friend. A birthday gift.
He wouldn't be satisfied with an iPhone.
He specifically wants a flying carpet.
And I don't like it at all. Well, at the moment, I'm fresh out of flying carpets.
Sorry to bother you.
Wait, I just remembered something.
Yes?
I think I have a flying carpet in the back room. It was sold to me by a magician who decided to retire.
A real flying carpet?
And it's a beauty. Less than 40,000 miles on it. I'll be right back.
Can it be true? A real flying carpet? That'll knock the smirk off that genie's face.
Here it is. Hardly a scratch on it. Look at that weave and those tassels.
And it really can fly?
Well, not at the moment. You see, sitting in the back room for all that time, batteries are dead. You can pick some up at Walmart. It calls for 12 double batteries.
It sure looks like a flying carpet. Not that I've ever seen one before.
Oh, this is the real McCoy. This model was featured in Motor Trend the year it came out.
The problem is, can I afford it?
I have an installment plan. 30 days is good cash.
But I need it now. I mean, his birthday's today, and I'm leaving town.
I'll tell you what, I don't get a call for flying carpets very often. The name of the game is to keep the merchandise moving. And since it needs batteries, I'll let you have it for 20 dirhams.
But
Did I say 20? I forgot the special price. This month only. 15 dirhams.
that's closer to what I have.
So only for 15 dirhams. Just don't be spending it around. A place that low, I'd be out of business in a week.
I can't believe it. I found a real flying carpet. Here's 15 dirhams.
And here's your carpet. Fly with pride.
Yes,
But first make sure to pick up 12 double batteries at Walmart.
I will. Wait a minute. I may be naive and gullible, but even I can't be taken in so easily. A flying carpet indeed. And all it needs is new batteries? A likely story. I should have test driven it first. But then the genie believed me about the topaz ring, and even I know that was just colored glass. Maybe I'll get lucky, and the genie will like the flying carpet as much as the ring.
What's that I see you rolled up under your arm, Billy Boop? The sleeping bag for the Girl Scout days?
What's a Girl Scout? What's a Girl Scout?
It's like talking to a camel. I'm gonna be frank with you, kid. You smell pretty bad out here in the open air. But just wait until you're stuck inside that lamp.
Woo! But I won't be stuck inside any lamp. Just get a look at this. Can it be? It can't. Not a flying carpet?
It's beautiful, with all my favorite colors. And look at those tassels.
And it has less than 40,000 miles on it.
How does it work?
First, we have to pick up 12 AA batteries from Walmart.
I've got my very own flying carpet, and you babble on about batteries? I'll be the envy of all the genies at next year's convention. Wait a minute. This flying carpet is my second wish.
That's right.
One more wish fulfilled, I'm back into the lamp. Usually the flying carpet has them stymied. What is it with this kid? She got me a flying carpet? How does she do it?
I'm ready, Genie. Go ahead and make your third wish.
I better make it something difficult.
You don't have to do that.
Something impossible!
Something simple would be better.
It's gotta be a big, big wish. As big as a palace. That's it! A palace!
What?
My official third and final wish is a palace as grand as the Sultan's up there on the hill.
But that palace belongs to the Sultan.
Then find me one just as good. And in a good neighborhood. Location is everything.
There are no palaces grand as the one the Sultan lives in.
Oh, there must be. Try all the real estate agents in town. Try Zillow. Look on eBay.
This is an impossible wish.
That's what you said about the first two. Look at this thing. Lovely.
But a
optional. A mini golf course in the back garden would be nice, but I don't want to be unreasonable. Now on your way, Happy Knob. House hunting can be very difficult this time of year, and it's a seller's market, so go! Well, I think that fixes everything. She got lucky with the first two wishes, but this one will stop her in her tracks. And to think I got a nice topaz ring, a flying carpet out of the deal. Sweet!
It's hopeless. A palace as grand as the Sultan's? Ridiculous. A swimming pool? Preposterous. I must be the most unlucky person in all the world.
Alms for a poor beggar. Alms.
I'm no better off than that poor beggar. But no one's gonna put that beggar into a lamp for 5,000 years.
Alms for a poor beggar.
I only have a handful of dirhams left. But what good will they do me inside of a lamp? Of course, I'll need them to buy a palace.
What ails thee, young maid? Thou art young and healthy and have your whole life ahead of thee. Be glad thou art not a poor beggar like myself.
You don't know the half of it, poor soul. Here's a dirham.
A whole dirham. Thou art a kind and generous young maid, and you will be rewarded for this.
Rewarded? The only reward that can help me now is a palace.
What's that you say?
I know it sounds ridiculous, but I must buy a palace as soon as possible, or else I'm doomed.
A palace, you say? What kind of palace?
A palace as grand as the Sultan's there up on the hill. Go ahead and laugh. I must sound like a lunatic.
Lunatics I have seen before. Thou art not one. Thou must have a very good reason to want a palace.
My reason is not easy to believe.
No reason is necessary. As thou hast been so kind to a poor beggar, I will get thee a palace.
Oh, sure, beggar. You can be on your way now.
I am serious. A palace as grand as the Sultan's. Those are hard to come by.
To say the least.
What would the Sultan's palace do? One up there, on the hill.
What's that?
I happen to have the deeds to the Sultan's palace. It's being sent to the palace by the lawyers, and the messenger left it in the counter at Murderbah, and I kept it for safekeeping. Let me see it. Huh. No, that's the one for the Taj Mahal. This one. No, that's the one for the Brooklyn Bridge. I know it's in here somewhere. Ah, this one. The palace at Al-Waba. 212 rooms, 6 fountains, 2 swimming pools, 2 saunas, mini golf course. Yes, this is the very palace. And the deed is not signed. Dost thou want it?
I think maybe I think you are the lunatic. What are you doing with the deed to the Sultan's palace and all those other places? Finding it at Burkerbah? I'm not a fool. You're just making that up.
It's a long story involving a wicked wizard, a magical ring, and a three-eyed toad. I'd rather not get into it. Just take it my word for it. This is the official legal deed to the palace. And how many dirhams has got remaining in that bag?
24.
Thou canst have deed for only 18 dirhams.
The palace is for a friend. A birthday gift. Here, 18 dirhams.
To give such a palace as a gift, thou art a kind and generous young maiden.
Not so much kind and generous as desperate.
Mark my words, thou will be rewarded for this. Good day, young madam.
Is this really happening? Do I not own the Sultan's palace? I can't believe it! I don't believe it. This deed is fake. I'm doomed. But it doesn't matter what I believe. If the genie believes it, I am saved. Did I hear my name? Genie! Give it up? That last was too hard for you, huh? Ready to throw in the towel? Well, you know the rules. 3 wishes fulfilled, or you're out. Or should I say in? In the lamp, that is. I understand the rules. No excuses. What? And no buts. Here, just sign your name and it's yours. I don't Sultan's palace.
212 rooms, 6 fountains, 2 swimming pools, 2 saunas, everything you wanted, even a mini golf course. I can't believe it. I got all 3 wishes. Oh no, I got all 3 wishes. You fulfilled all 3 wishes.
That's right.
I made sure they were as impossible as could be. Where did I go wrong?
Maybe I was just lucky.
No one has ever gotten this lucky before. The most I ever got was a goat or the microwave.
I don't understand.
Once I got a laptop, but there's no place to plug the charger inside the lab!
But if others were unable to fulfill all your wishes, then should they be in the lamp and you be free? Well, that's what you said. You said you were a genuine genie, and if I didn't get you a topaz ring and a flying carpet and a...
Okay. I'm not a genuine genie, kid. I'm a phony genie. I have no magical powers. I made it all up.
You threatened me. You said if I didn't get everything you wanted, there'd be a switcheroo.
I wanted to encourage you to do your best.
You said I'd be stuck in a lamp for 5,000 years.
Dramatic embellishment. I wanted to give an Arabian Nights feel to the story.
You lied to me.
Okay, I lied to you. Phony genies lie all the time. What, you never told a lie before?
Well, yes. In fact, I lied to you.
You lied to a genie? Do you know what can happen to you?
You're just a phony genie.
That's true.
I have to admit that all 3 wishes I granted you were lies.
Say what?
Well, I know for a fact that the topaz ring isn't actually topaz, but just colored glass.
My beautiful topaz ring. Glass. Oh well. Phony ring for phony genie.
And I doubt very much if that carpet can actually fly, even with 12 AA batteries.
No flying on my carpet? Bummer. But what about my palace?
I bought the deed off of a beggar for 18 dirhams.
18 dirhams? You sure are one gullible kid, Allie Barbara.
Hey, you called me Allie Barbara.
Isn't that your name? When can I have my lamp back, Allie Barbara?
Sure. Here, Jeannie. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. At least this time, I got a nice glass ring and a carpet for the living room. Let's give me... That's something.
I guess so.
What about you, Allie Barbara? Did you spend all your money trying to fulfill my 3 wishes?
I have 6 dirhams left. Oh, and 106 olive pits to start an olive orchard. An old woman said they grow in sand without water.
How much do those set you back?
15 dirhams.
Let me see them. Poor kid. Nothing left but olive pits. Now that's what I call a pit!
Yes, haha. And I thought I'd make my fortune with them. How stupid can I get?
So what will you do now, Allie Barbara?
I might as well return to Abba Albuquerque Ba, and with my sister, Ali Bertha, and my brother, Ali Bell, we can plant the olive seeds there and scratch out a simple living growing olive trees.
Alas, not the fortune you dreamt of?
My disappointment is humble next to yours, Jeannie. Must you return to the lamp?
What else have I got? It's home. Maybe next time some rich and powerful person can run my lamp. Then I can get some real loot.
Of course, there is an alternative.
What's that?
Jeannie, your days as a phony are over. We're going to the olive business.
Together?
It is my first, second, and third wish.
Do you really want to include me? After all, I did some nasty things too.
And I gave you 3 phony things to fulfill your wishes. I'll forgive you, Jeannie, if you forgive me.
Put it there, Allie Barbara. I'd give you a great big hug, but I have those camel allergies, so...
Then all is settled. We will travel together to Abba Albuquerque Ba, and with my sister, Ali Bertha, and my brother, Ali Bell, we will all make our fortune planting olive trees, as simple as it may turn out to be.
I've always wanted to go into retail. Well, not always. Just for the past 1,000 years or so.
Then what are we waiting for, Jeannie? To Abba Albuquerque Ba.
I'm with you, Allie Barbara. Abba Albuquerque Ba.
too late. She has left town. That is terrible. I checked my inventory and it turns out I sold the genuine topaz ring for only 20 dirhams. A disaster. She'll be pleasantly surprised if she ever goes to sell it. She said she was buying it as a birthday present for a friend. Lucky friend.
1,000 pardons, my dear fellow citizens. But have either of you seen a young lady, a stranger to this town, come this way? She smells something awful. I must speak to her.
I'm looking for the same person. We are too late. She has left town.
Catastrophe! I just sold her a fine carpet for only 15 dirhams.
So?
I checked my stock ledger. It turns out it is a genuine fine carpet. It is worth hundreds upon hundreds of dirhams. It doesn't even need batteries.
I guess she'll be pleasantly surprised whenever she goes to sell it. She said she was buying it for a friend. Lucky friend.
Alms to the poor beggar. Alms.
We gave at the office.
Thou art a wise and kind woman of great age. Perhaps.
Why is that not to buy one of your phony deeds? What are you selling today? The Eiffel Tower?
Only I should mention indeed. I am looking for a young maid who has a peculiar odor.
She left town.
Ah, how unfortunate.
Did you sell that poor girl a phony deed to a great property?
I must confess, I thought I sold her deeds to the Sultan's palace.
The Sultan's palace? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
But the deed is no good.
Of course it isn't.
It turns out the Disney Corporation has bought the palace this very morning. We're going to make it into a timeshare resort. But that is not the deed I sold to the young lady. It is all a horrible mistake.
What was the deed for?
Alas, it was for the Taj Mahal, and it was real. Remarkable. But old woman, why do you want to speak to the young lady?
Those olive pits? I knew they needed less soil and ample water to grow. But I lied to the young men and told her they would grow in sand without water. But I learned they really will grow in sand without water. And there's more. They would not produce everyday olive trees. For everyday olives, she will be pleasantly surprised when solid gold olives grow on those trees. It'll make her a fortune. So she ended up with the real topaz ring,
A real fine carpet, an actual deed to the Taj Mahal.
a magic olive pits that will yield golden fruit. A lucky young miss indeed.
Bah, she still smells like a camel.
See ya. And then there was one more. I was like, where's the last?
Alright, Hazel, can we go pee before we start?
That's what you expect in the afternoon, I guess.
She messed up one line.
No, you messed up. Yeah.
Which line did you mess up?
I said, Okay, that's like, memorize all my lines.
I'll tell her what next time.
What did you change?
I was gonna say, that whole section was pretty good, she nailed that.
got that
one.
And did not forget the carpet this time.
Yeah.
I had video doing so grandparents out of state would see people seeing that going wave to grandparents out of state.
My grandparents upstate.
Hi, Griffin from Canada.
Earl, Uncle Earl.
Uncle Earl.
My lady with the diabetic foot that couldn't count. When we were practicing it, he said her one of the
Don't say goodbye to me, because I'm not saying
I tried
bye.
in the corner so that we can practice if there's a
Uncle
mistake.
Stone goes on. And I really did throw it.
I'll try my best.
I got stuck once.
Well, yeah, we got more for
Christmas
you.
was like, you're a wizard.
Yeah.
Little dog, there's snow drifts. It was like, boom, it did wrong.
I think it was
I
partly
just like,
quieter because
what was said, and I got stuck
all
right
the
between
little
the two
kids.
bunks.
When we had the little
It
kids.
took me like 10 minutes to get out.
They're just so fascinated. They're not really laughing, they're just like.
Yeah. Some of the little kids moved and went up closer.
Yeah. So they were really good. But yeah, we had, maybe they're in the car now talking about how they never did have fun.